A parade to mark 60 years of independence. Leading the celebration is the military commander who forced Mali's President Ibrahim Boubacar Keita to resign last month, Assimi Goita, who's now been named interim vice president.
Président de la transition au Mali.
In an address to the nation, Goita announced the concession he made to the West African body ECOWAS's demands to name a civilian president, the retired colonel and former defense minister Bah Ndaw. At the age of 70, he's supposed to represent the aspirations of young Malians calling for an end to corruption and bad governance. Ndaw resigned from Keita's government in 2014 after disagreeing with the former president's plan to integrate armed groups into the Malian military.
He's an honest man and a patriot. These are criteria we need in our leaders. But alone, he won't make it. We all collectively have to help him.
Despite the announcement, the West African body ECOWAS has not lifted the sanctions it imposed after the military took power last month. Borders with the landlocked country remain closed and financial transactions have been halted. ECOWAS's chief negotiator, Goodluck Jonathan, is expected in Bamako on Wednesday. The sanctions are not just affecting Malians, but also West African countries. Here in Senegal, 60% of its exports go to its neighboring country, Mali. Now that trade is at a standstill. West African leaders want to see an end to this crisis as soon as possible. Ndaw and Goita are expected to be sworn in on Friday for a period of 18 months, enough time to organize new elections.
Well, it's about having a state that can deliver, a strong state, institutions, have systems in place, checks and balances, have a government, a state that can deliver on people's needs, public services, education, health, but also mainly security.
Nearly 1 million Malians are displaced because of fighting with armed groups in the north and center of the country. Half of the population is dependent on humanitarian aid, and 4,000 French soldiers remain on the ground. 60 years after its independence, Malians are still seeking their founding promise of peace, prosperity, and the prospect of a better future. Nicolas, Haque, Al Jazeera.